Hello, hello. Hey, Rain. And I remembered to turn on the YouTube this time. It's a miracle. Oh man, Glare 4. How does that work again? Da 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 da. Sacred Site is active. Da 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 da. Oh, I see. I hit Presence of Mind. Then I hit Glare 4 3 times. Got it. I have not played White Mage higher than 90. You know, for someone who's like, ah, yes, prove that you can cooperate with me, and I give you information, you're being really uncooperative when I try to talk to you. Let me clear up. There we go. Oh man, a test of skill. I guess Yuna would. Hey, Stella. Oh, has work started to melt your brain? You'll get used to it. I know it's a tough transition. Yep. Oh, I bet. Getting a paycheck. Oh no. Oh. I was scared that I was gonna lose connection for a second there. Yes, they have said go to Katana Ravel, and I just haven't because, you know, dungeon. And also side quests. Well, also, if brain melting, I don't know how useful being in Savage would be to brain melting. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you do you. But in the interest of your poor brain cells, I'm going to recommend rest. I'm glad you like the job. Because, like, it's one thing to be employed, you know, have money and all that, which is nice. Money good. But it is much nicer to have a job you actually like. Hey, Andrew. That's good. I am also not used to general helpfulness from coworkers. I am usually the fire extinguisher, though, so that's kind of par for the course. I am the fixer. At work. There. Yes, I remembered this time. I hit the button to win. Yes, that button. No, that's exactly the right button. Especially in Kingdom Hearts. Aw, I tried. I am doing side quests. Hello. Okay, so I don't hit Glare 3 times, or Glare 4 3 times. Because that actually wastes time in Presence of Mind. Right? I have to read. Read the guide when I'm done. I haven't played White Mage past level 90. That's what I was thinking, because at first I thought, oh, I hit button, then I hit button, because that's how the DPS work, but then I looked at, when I actually used Glare 4, I'm like, wait, this doesn't have a cast time. So Presence of Mind is being wasted for those 3 cooldowns. I got it, Rain. I used my big brain, I figured it out. Three, huh? Oh, whoops. That was right, though. It's not used for damage? In my burst? What kind of bullshit is that? Nah, damage. I know it's insta-cast, but if my burst is about to fall off, I'm gonna use it. Nah, it's better than Scorch. I know that. Scorch is trash. Yeah, it's more triple cast. Unless they've done something to Scorch recently, which they might have. No, Bella said it's your Scorch, so I went, Scorch is trash. And that's why I was saying, let's say they've changed something in Scorch. It's still not great. I know it has like a very specific niche uses. Like I do know this, but no. That's nice and all, but now I can't get out. Let me free. Let me go. Let me jump. Come on. I hate you. Oh, yeah, I don't think I have that character friended, so for me, it's like any other NPC. Like I won't, like because of how I keep my friend settings and like display name settings, I don't see anybody unless they're already my friend. Just meow. Yes. Oh man, what are you gonna do whenever I switch to her 10-2 look? That's the wrong one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Shit. Have to get used to the new one. Oh yeah, we were supposed to be doing like a whole prayer thing, and I was like, nah. Yes. Yes. Wait, but I want to go. Darn it. Yes, you can. It's weird that they're like, oh, you should be able to reach these places. Because, yeah, I have the quest for Katana Ravel, but that's what gets me my flying. Normally they don't give me side quests that require flying until after you could potentially have flying. There, which requires flight, and here, which requires flight. I guess this one I could cheat. I could probably use this one and go here. But I don't know about this one. Like, I don't think I'm able to get there. Maybe I can. Let me look. Well, let's see the path on the Amaro. Because that's the only thing I could think of that would give me flight before I can have flight. Show me the path of the Amaro. Gimme. Okay, this one I might be able to, unless you go around. Don't go around. It does. It goes around it. I can't actually get there. Darn it. Maybe the other way? Because they pass differently going in either direction. Well, we have a nice ride anyway. Yeah, I'm like, but I don't have flight yet, so it's kind of that moment of, if I don't have flight, because like again, I have the quest here, which gives me, you know, the MSQ ether current, but like normally the side quests don't become available until you finish that quest, not when you get it. Let's see if it passed the other way. Show me the path this way. Do you change your path like you should? No? No, you go right back where you were? Darn it. In fact, you go even further away. Goodness. Huh. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Are you going? Nope, it turned. Shoot. Yeah, there's no way to get there. How odd. I know that's kind of starting in this expansion. They wanted you to be able to kind of like return to the area after you're done with it. Like they kind of began to want that, and I know that some of the side quests kind of do that. It's real bad in Endwalker. So this could be an intentional choice. It really could be. To like keep me in this area after I theoretically would have flight. But I don't remember that. Living memory would like to have a word with you. There's like 4 to 5 quests that just kind of popped up after the story was over, and I'm like, God damn it. This map was clean. I had it done. Oh. Whoops. This is supposed to be one of those things where you weaken the creature first and then attempt to kill it. I was like, why is this taking so long? Yeah, I deserve that. That's Kefka. I have a command that anybody can use. It's just part of my stream. That anytime I make a silly mistake, like it's very specifically not meant to be used like, you know, in a mean way. But if I make something like a mistake that really I should have known not to do, anybody is allowed to do, you know, exclamation point whoops and laugh at me for my silly mistakes. See? When I was moving around games a lot, and where the counter no longer made sense, because like I'd have to like keep track of multiple counters, and that would be a pain in the butt. So I'm like, you know what? It can just be a fun little goof instead. But it used to be tied to a counter. Whereas how many mistakes do I make per game? I don't think it ever got higher than 5 anyway. Wait, what am I doing?
Huh? Ooh, what? Oh,
Listen. That was dumb of me. Whoops. Right? Right. We're going to use this on it. To not make this last an age. I almost did the exact same thing again. Kit thing. Don't use strategy, just smack. With my glowy stick. Time to be a busybody. I've learned from the best. Rose. Listen, I get stuff for it. The treasure goblin in me is pleased. Wow. I have to be their babysitter now. You're being real uptight for no reason. You two are a pain. I've come to be a bother. Oop, I need 3, not 2. What's happening? Oh, it's a vape. Over here seeing something ominous in the distance and going, what the hell? Man, what is focus? I just play game. I'm a casual player. Never done anything hard in my life. Ah, right there. I leave for 2 seconds. Yeah, speak. Yeah. How about an apology, too? Sorry for being an ass. No? Nothing? Hey. God damn it. I know, right? I'm being snubbed. I am an ally of Ronka. You're supposed to respect me. Damn bunny ladies. Being hot is not an excuse. That's it? That's the closest I get to an apology? Ma'am, excuse you. Hello? I swear. Hell yeah, I am. I grumble. Who knew there'd be a time when I said there's a lot on White Mage for me to keep track of. At least at this level. More like the things die too fast for me to use it all. They die too fast, Rain. Nah. Nah. I already said it. You missed it. It was all your imagination, brought upon by your pain meds. That's not fair, Andrew. That would be taking it out of context. I just need them to stay alive long enough for me to actually use the resources. The side stories are good. Alright. Oh no. Is there only one left? There's only one left. You'll see. Oh no. Scree! They have met. Right? The worst people that they could have met first. Specifically the worst person. Good job, idiots. You upset the local wildlife. They were just minding their own business, and you came trouncing through with your stupid obsession with this one fat snake. They did. They did find our lovely servant. Yes, that's the great serpent. Oh, in case you're wondering, there is no Hildebrand in Shadowbringers. You can see Hildebrand, but he is not. There's no like Hildebrand quest line in Shadowbringers. Listen, they could have. He was shot off into the sky by Gilgamesh. Or sorry, no, he was like dragged to another dimension by Gilgamesh. Whatever. So, theoretically, they could have. If they were so inclined. Wow. That's not for you. Yes, there's a whole quest line in this section, and then it actually continues past what I'm doing here. Right, this is like their version of Hildebrand for this expansion. This weird great serpent of Ronka quest line. I don't know about a method, but certainly a knack for it. A Namazu. Oh, I probably have to go like up and around. I like how he went from, oh, I'm so happy that he's interested in our history, to please tell me that you're done and we can leave. I was only in there for 5 minutes, guys. Poor Vieira. Their impression of the outside world is going to be so fucked by the time we're done with this quest line. They're never going to want to leave. They're going to be like, nah, we're good, actually. No, don't tell him that. No, don't do that. Totally gone. I have my own great serpent. Tremble, child of man, for a creature of purest divinity wriggleth before thee. Thank you for the hydrate. I almost run off the edge. So I was looking at that instead of the screen. Yes. Did I? I would not be surprised. Yeah, I did. I got distracted by the sound. The sound of Moogles. Thank you, Stella. I absolutely was just going straight. Did not. Listen, if you ever thought that I had my head on straight and that I was somehow, you know, better as a player than I am, I want to apologize because I'm an idiot. Okay. I was only missing the 2. Whoop, wrong button. Alright, we're finally gonna do the thing. The Light Warden. It's been like 2 months. Listen, Stella. It's been 84 years. Oh, you. Oh, I did see you. Rather, I saw the pumpkin. He doesn't look like Deku, though. Because he is Bun Boy. I mean, I guess. He just doesn't really keep it very much, does he? Close enough for him being Bun Boy. I didn't didn't the bun ears like come off nearly immediately? Cause he couldn't keep his clothes, you know, from being destroyed. Poor guy. Nah, the hair's fluffy good. Honestly, I didn't watch, well actually, I didn't watch any of it, but I didn't even read that much. I read up to, oh, what was he? It was the guy that could like go through solid surfaces appeared, I forget, who was gonna be the successor before Deku showed up, and then he has a whole crisis about it. That was like the third time that it happened, and I was like, okay, I need him to not, because he learns this lesson like 5 million times. I got frustrated with it. Yeah, and I'm not gonna go back for it. Anyway, are you going in as your Deku? Your Deku stick? Ah. That one. Huzzah. We go. Oh, I see. Oh man, I'm gonna lose like a good chunk of my kit because I'm going into something that's like in the 70s. At least I have a flattest Rapture now. I have absolutely been just screaming without Rapture. I can't even. Yeah, I don't have Temperance, I don't have Aquaveil, I don't have the Bell. Don't have Divine Caress, obviously, but I don't have that even on normal. I lose Glare 4. I just got Glare 4. And I don't have all the upgrades yet, I don't think. Hang on. Yeah, I don't have Medica 3 yet. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I have wings normally. I just don't have it in dungeons. Honestly, I will be. Like, the thing that was bothering me the most was not having Rapture because I hate Medica 2. I hate Medica 2. I hate I'm probably gonna hate Medica 3. And I really didn't want to use it. But like, things do AoE damage. And that's all I had as an option aside from Assize. I guess Asylum too, but yeah. Oh, he'd be a scholar. You know he'd be a scholar. With that notebook that he's got. You have to admit, Stella, there is no better healer for him. Stella's a Deku character. You gotta learn it. I don't care. You must learn. I told you to take it easy today. You're in pain. No, sir. No, no. Stella, I have forbidden. He is to rest. He told me earlier that he was not good. Not today. We'll try again another time. Yeah, yeah, he told me earlier that he wasn't doing good, so I'm like, okay, then you take it easy today. Huh? Nah, it's fine. Oh, you want a VC? No? Oh, yes. No call. No call for you. Don't worry, I'll have plenty to talk about after this dungeon is done. I think just all of Shadowbringers is just me going, I have thoughts. I have some notes. Has some of my favorite gear in all of 14 in it, and I won't be able to wear it. Not really. Oh, it's not about that. It's Yuna doesn't have tattoos. Yeah, I knew I got hit. Oh, is he gonna pull the whole thing? No. Okay. I saw that happen and thought he was doing the move again. Whoops. I just went, oh, there they go. Bard. Bard, I can't save you. Uh-oh. The wrong button. Or rather, I hit the right button, but it was on the wrong target. I need the treasure. Healing. Look at this game being nice to me. Oh, don't die, buddy. I don't got it. Whew. Oh, wait, you're a fucking warrior. What am I talking about? I'm stupid. Oh no, warriors have honestly an insane healing kit. By a little bit. Whoops. no. Whew. You don't gotta run. I got you.
The Light Warden is dead. The Blessed's prayers have been answered.
Aye, that they have. Her condition yet troubleth thee?
It does. Though she shows no immediate signs of corruption, the danger remains. She must be told. Would you describe it to me, Marie-Ange? Paint for me a picture with your words.
The only time this becomes relevant.
A sea of shimmering stars. Diamonds strewn across a raven gown. Boundless and beautiful. 'Tis an exquisite sight, not unlike that of the source. Calm and gentle and forgiving.
I can see it.
For however deep the void, or wide the expanse, there is no shore so distant as to be beyond the reach of light. Ominous though that may sound, given our present travails.
Well fought. Let us return home. The murals. If I am not mistaken, they predate the Empire.
How can you tell?
A peculiarity of the paint. Most are made from mineral-based pigments. But whatever was used here is older than anything I have ever seen. According to Almet, this sanctuary was built to preserve the wisdom of the ancients. What events do these murals commemorate, I wonder?
Must you always linger after defeating your enemies? Navigating these halls on foot is exhausting.
Come to lead us to safety, have you?
I was bored. But how is the hero of the hour? Fighting fit, I see. Keep up the good work.
You're plotting something.
Every hour of every day. But never you mind about that. As I have told you 1,000 times before, I like to watch. Nothing more. Well, I would quit this place, and I suggest you do the same. There is yet work to be done. Ah, there is a sight to bring a tear to the eye.
You recognize these scenes?
That I do. Indeed, there was a time when anyone and everyone would. Until one calamitous day when the world was divided across 10 and 3 reflections, sundering the land and all who dwelled upon it. And the worst part? No one could remember it. Not really. Just fragments of fleeting memories of an achingly familiar world. A vision shared of a paradise lost, preserved only in song and scripture and paint. Once upon a time. Yet here we find ourselves again, to look learn, and remember.
Then share with us the stories you know so well. We are listening.
Before the Great Sundering, there was one world. A world that knew naught but peace and prosperity. Until it was faced with a crisis. Unprecedented, terrifying. Civilization found itself perched upon a precipice, staring into oblivion. But through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest. Zodiac was his name, and by his grace was the calamity averted.
Zodiac.
A savior mighty and magnificent, deserving of reverence and gratitude. One would have thought, yet some thought otherwise. From the fears of these naysayers would rise Hydaelyn, she who was to serve as his shackles, to bind him and hold him in check. And so they fought, and they fought, and they fought, and in the end, Hydaelyn was victorious. With all her strength, she smote him, dealing a blow so devastating that it split the very fabric of reality. And thus was Zodiac banished and his being divided. That concludes today's lesson on long-forgotten history. Though I imagine your mother would offer a rather contradictory account, as is her wont.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard. But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hydaelyn are not gods. But...
What? Not gods of the first? Is that what you thought these paintings depicted? Or... Oh. Oh. They are gods after a fashion, yes. But no different from the kind with which you are so intimately acquainted. Formed of faith and prayer, of conviction and devotion. The eldest and most powerful of primals.
You have spun quite a tale. Yet you have not explained the role of the Ascians in all of this. How is it you are privy to ancient secrets lost to time?
Finally you ask the right question. And shrewd questions warrant honest answers. We Ascians know because it is our history, our story. It was we who summoned Zodiac, we natives of that sundered paradise. Now, do you see why we yearn for the great rejoining? For our world, for our people, for all creation to be made whole again. Wouldn't you wish for the same?
All right. As stated, I have thoughts. Now, first off, they brought attention to the fact that she's blind with the scene previous, and then she's the one to notice the murals. She's blind, guys. She wouldn't notice the murals. That's just part one. That's the easy thing. You know, whatever. Secondly, the agreement that we made with Emmett Selk, or rather that he imposed upon us, because again, we didn't technically agree to it, is that if we cooperate with him and actually treat him like a friend, then we get this knowledge. We haven't really done that. We have not held up our end of the bargain. Really. Especially Thancred, who is actively hostile to him. So, now I'm going to start saying, I like that scene with Emmett Selk. It shows, it's similar to what they did with Minfilia, where he is a subjective narrator. He's an unreliable narrator, if we want to use the actual, like, trope term, right? He's an unreliable narrator. It's told from his perspective and his emotional, you know, all of his emotions and his biases and his prejudices and what he believes. It's all kind of wrapped into that explanation. Like, he believes in Zodiark, so of course he's going to have this certain perspective. I like that scene. It's well crafted, and it makes him sympathetic. However, this is kind of that moment where the scene itself can be cool, but it doesn't really connect very well to, like, the larger story. It's missing some key connective tissue. The agreement was that we cooperate with him and we kind of act like he's our friend, and then we get this information, this you know, long-held secret of the source. Well, so far, he's barely even traveled with us. Since that was imposed upon us, we've come to Rak'tika Greatwood. He bamfed off the moment that we got into trouble. He shows up and helps us a single time, and even then, we're not that nice to him afterwards. He gets thanks, and that's about it. Then he decides to stay in the village while we go and handle the Light Warden, and then he shows up and gives us this exposition. We have barely been cooperating with him at all. The only thing we haven't done is tried to actively kill him yet. So, it kind of takes away from the moment a little bit. We didn't actually earn it, he just kind of gave it to us. He is explicitly not impatient. He is the builder of empires via his own words. He creates plans upon plans upon plans and will wait centuries for them to happen. So you either have to say that he just kind of gave this to us, or you have to say he's acting out of character. You pick. Either way, that's a problem. So it's kind of like, we don't actually earn it. And because we don't earn it, the whole revelation, at least on my perspective, it is a little more hollow than it should be. That should be a bombshell. And I'm just like, well, yeah, they would be primals in this world. In this universe. There's not been a single god that has not been a primal yet. Maybe the 12. And you kind of get the sense that calling our deity, because we've been chosen by Hydaelyn, like that's kind of our that's kind of like what makes us special is our main character is the chosen of Hydaelyn. Well, of course, primals so far in this universe have had a certain connotation to it, where people who are servants of a primal are by default tempered. So it's supposed to introduce the question of, is my main character tempered? And I'm gonna give a little bit of extra information just from previous. They don't really explore that question very much, and they kind of do lip service to it later, but they don't really they introduce this and then they don't actually explore it very much, which I feel is a little bit of a missed opportunity. Because that could have been a number of things. That could have been so many things. It would have been awesome, but they don't. Again, they give it a couple of lip service things later, but it's literally like washed away with a matter of conversations. Which this is supposed to be something earth-shattering to our main character, and it's just not. So I like the the technical writing of his character writing in that moment is so good. The technical skill needed to kind of balance the exposition with his perspective is very good. It's very good. It's very technical. I like it. But when I have to connect it to the rest of the story, it doesn't. There's friction there. There's a lot of friction there that really makes my engagement with it as a member of the audience less. I am less immersed because of that friction. This is a similar problem to what I had with 8, where individual scenes would be well made for 8's time. But when you actually think about how it matters to the context of the bigger story, then none of it fits together. It's like that one puzzle piece that just doesn't fit. I have the same problem with 8, but they do it here a lot, actually, where individual scenes are they're memorable. They're well written. Again, they're very good on a technical standpoint. But when you have to actually fit them together to weave a narrative, a story, there's a little bit of friction there in a lot of places, and that's kind of where I think this, and especially Endwalker, it's worse in Endwalker, and it's more noticeable in Endwalker. I think that's where, for me, the weaknesses of these two expansions, especially, really show up. That's kind of where my kind of I prefer other expansions over these. Now, these are fine. This one and Endwalker are fine, but I put them solidly in the middle because of these little things that do matter. They matter a lot. Oh, and you see like here, you can tell they're trying to kind of, yeah, they're trying to be oh, that would mean the Warrior of Light is tempered to Hydaelyn. You could see they're trying to kind of make that, but it doesn't come to fruition, and that really makes me sad. That would be so cool. That would be such interesting character growth in this expansion if they had explored it, and they did not. They focused on the plot instead. I can fly! Now I can do those side quests. I did defeat the enemy. Oh, there's more. You good? Oh, I got the cane. Cool. Useful. Yeah, it didn't drop. Well, it didn't drop for me, yeah, it didn't drop for me in the actual dungeon, so it must have been handed to me whenever we finished. Because all the leveling dungeons, you were guaranteed a piece of gear that you could use. But it doesn't. But like, they don't always guarantee like what gear that is. So it could have been like, I don't know, the arms. Okay. And we fly. I think we actually have mapped most of it. Yeah, we have. Oh, whoops. I think it's, yeah, it's right here.
Ah, you are returned, and none the worse for wear, I see.
You needn't worry about us. What became of the Umoran soldiers, more importantly?
They turned tail and fled at the sight of the night sky. The children of the everlasting dark have also retreated back to Woven Oath. Try as they might, they could not deny the truth of their own eyes. The sunless sea of heaven, full of love and grace, where none need know pain or suffering. In that moment, when the sky's light began to wane, I knew our prayers had been answered. That we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer. When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right. You are the bringers of shadow, the warriors of darkness, the saviors for whom we have prayed for so long.
I suppose you're not entirely wrong. But we are not worthy of your reverence, nor have we any desire to be worshipped. If you would pray, pray for your children, that they may one day know a better world.
I will do as you say, but please, let us at least hold a feast to celebrate your victory. You deserve that much.
I'm sorry, Runar, but there is still much to be done and scant time in which to do it. We must go. All of us. For we share the same path and the same fate.
So be it. I ask only that you hold us in your hearts, as we will hold you in ours. Now, and ever after. By the boundless dark, this I swear.
Welcome back. All right, so now we have gone from eavesdropping about it to being told about it, and our character is going to continue doing their thing for some reason. No, try to find a different way. No. Yeah, and that's not a good look. This one's actually a little different than her old habit. I'm gonna say her because mine's a her. Before she said yes because it was her friends saying, you know, do this. Now it's taking into account Heaven's words, character growth, but now it's I'm the only one that can do this, so I'm gonna do it. Which is a different problem. Now it's they have actually thought it through and have decided this is the path I'm gonna be on. Which again, not a great look. But I will say, I like that because if a character doesn't have a flaw or something they need to work on or whatever, then they can't grow. Like if someone's already perfect, you can't make them grow. So I like them introducing this character flaw. It's not growth, but it's interesting. Oh, for sure. But I mean in stories. Like people usually come with a myriad of flaws, and to solve them, we kind of have to work on them one at a time. Just that's how our brains work. Whereas in stories, the characters are, of course, not real people, and they're generally purpose-built. Like, they are designed to be a thing, or to do a thing. Like, there are goals in mind when they are created. But it also means that they're generally more simple, so they'll have maybe a couple of flaws, but one will be like their big glaring problem that they need to work on, and then their character arc will be about this one problem. Which of course is simplistic, but it works for stories because stories are vehicles for thematic ideas or for beliefs or for, you know, a message that the author is trying to convey. So having slightly, you know, less complex beings at, you know, as vehicles for that story is okay because it's in service to the story in some way. The only thing that really becomes a problem in that kind of section is when, so you create this character and you give them these traits, like doesn't matter which ones. Now, in every story, you either create the character to best fit that story and then the two of them are in lockstep, or you make the character first and then realize they don't actually serve the story, or hell, they actually are opposed to the story going forward, and then you have to make a choice. Do you either change your story, which most people won't, or do you rip this character out of character? And most stories go with that second option, and it never feels good. It always feels contrived, which I don't like using that word because let's be real, it's a story. Everything is contrived, but in a noticeable, like, dissonant kind of way. It's when a quiet character all of a sudden gets really loud for no reason. You know? Or like this super cautious, I think everything through and plan it all like 10 steps in advance, suddenly acting extremely impulsively, and you're like, whoa, where did my character go? Come back. That's typically where issues start happening, right? Because now you start going, okay, well, logistically, like, there's no way that this character would, like, instead of, oh, yeah, my character that, you know, that is a vehicle for this plot, and, like, these two are working together, all of a sudden, your immersion of this narrative is now kind of cracked a little bit, because now you have to go, wait, this character wouldn't act like this. Wait a minute. You know, it kind of causes that pause. What is this? Okay. I know what that is. That's later. Okay. Sweep, sweep, sweep. We're good. Don't worry, Midfilia, he's fine. We killed it. Awesome. Do I actually get to sleep this time? Well, I guess technically the character does sleep after every interaction, but I swear going to my room is always like the worst. People just keep barging in. Right? But we get another thing with Giat. I would also chase you out of the Cabinet of Curiosity for that infraction. You would have died, small dwarf. am siding with him over you. How dare? How is a drinking buddy of yours a reliable source, Giat? No, I question. I love Giat. Like, I'm making jokes, but I love Giat. Giat is fantastic. Honestly, all of them are. Like, all of these different role quests are actually really nice. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. What am I doing running like a fool? I could fly now. I know. just erase spells, also, as far as I can tell. Now she fine. I do like that they're beginning to use the echo in inconvenient ways. I think I said this last time too, but I really like that.
Phenomenal.
Hey, Katarina.
Hello. We're playing flashbacks.
Yes. Don't call me inferior, Giat. I agree, Giat. Gonna go a little long today because there's some stuff I actually want to get done.
Also, just because I think it's funny, when Giat calls you inferior, my only response is, fight me, Giat! Fight me, Giat, I'll show how inferior I am.
And beat you with my stick.
Give you a good whipping with this stick. And then heal you up so I can do it all over again.
Okay. I know. I feel like Giat doesn't properly appreciate my healing. Yes, please give me the conversation that I know I'm going to have the moment I come in here.
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me. True enough. Packing up and going home isn't really an option, is it? If you don't face the music here, it'll only come and find you there. Think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Hydaelyn being no different from any other primal. If so, what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will? Let's pay him no mind. Lies the Ascians stock in trade. Villains, heroes, all a matter of perspective, they'd have you believe. One man's fond memory, another's waking nightmare. Me, I'm no saint or savior. Just another sinner. And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge. When I saw the people of Slitherbow look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, it felt good. It was moments like that that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure.
The quiet after the storm. I always took comfort in that.
Thank you for the resubscription, love.
Always.
We entered up this program to bring you the other guys.
What did the scouts have to report?
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
A stalemate, then. The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long. But then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement. 'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear...
To say nothing of Black Rose. All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
Close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Odd. Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
In the manner of his royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host, so the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game. Something to consider at any rate. But come, there's work to be done.
These bloodless games make for poor sport. Mayhap if father... Nay. I am a stranger to him in this body. Besides, there is but one hand that can make me whole again. My enemy. My friend.
Dude.
I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
I got rid of you, man. I don't care.
Right.
I didn't like you in Stormblood. Don't interrupt the more interesting story to come in and be annoying. I'm just gonna sleep in my clothes. Oh, that's an unfortunate clipping.
Fuck, that was almost me today. I almost didn't come on stream. I was so tired. Or I am so tired. I was just laid down in bed, like in my overall, just go to sleep.
No.
And you'd show up and be like, ew, oh, that's stinky.
Yeah, the bed would need to be, you know, washed.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna grab this. Okay, but later. There's one more thing we gotta get done. I have much more relaxing things to do. We're back in Candyland. 2 different puns in rapid succession. Would have been a roast. No, you'd be porcelain. Because they're made out of clay.
Yes, I know.
Haha, so funny.
It's such a good joke.
I mean, I like the wordplay. I think it's great. Definitely, that one's more of a dad joke, though. Definitely more of an eye roll.
Is it bad that I prefer dad jokes over puns?
Yes, because puns are better, objectively speaking.
Wow. Yeah. Is it just the one door left?
Yes.
Excellent.
We run.
Maybe leave the poor Fae alone? I don't
No.
know.
No, we gotta fix this problem. As our character's motivation, we fix things.
I'm just sitting here just being like, some people just want to be left alone.
I mean, I understand and agree, but that doesn't mean that they understand and agree. Also, apparently they're gonna die if we leave them alone, so it's kind of extreme circumstances.
Yo, okay.
Because of the story. You have to make it complicated because of the story.
Right.
Okay. Now we're gonna end it. Have a good night, everybody.
Hey, have a good night.